Whether it's about getting a job or whether it's about having a girlfriend, there is one quality which is absolutely necessary. That is communication skill. There are lots of techniques already available on the internet to make communication skills better. But the truth is, most of them are impractical. So in this video, we will be discussing about only the practical ones that are easy to implement as well as effective also. So let's start. Easy idea 1. Avoid arguments. Arguments are always useless in case of communication skill, because one thing that is right from your point of view, from the other person's point of view, the same thing can be wrong. So there is no place of right and wrong in communication. Suppose you are doing a business and a client comes to you and starts complaining about your products. Although you know that there is no such kind of fault in your product, but still will it be beneficial for you to make an argument at this point with your customer? Absolutely no. Because even if you make an argument, at the end you will find there will be no good results at all. The arguments are endless. So it is better to agree with the customer at first, like, yeah, I understand you are facing some issues and I am really sorry for that. But I would like to know more details about it. Now you have the control to change the direction. Now you can turn this conversation into a discussion, instead of turning it into a meaningless argument. So when the other person is complaining about something, it is better not to argue with him and try to understand him properly by discussing it in brief. Easy idea 2. Stay unbiased. The one of the biggest problem in communication is assuming. Before the other person finishes his talk, we already assume something in our mind, without listening him properly. One is busy in presenting his own point of view and the other person is also busy in presenting his point of view. No one is listening to each other. Many times this problem kills the communication. One should stay absolutely unbiased in order to be an effective communicator, just like the scientists do when they study something. The only aim should be understanding the other person more deeper and deeper, and not quickly presenting own point of view. So now the question is how to stay unbiased. It's easy. After a person finishes talking, before you speak, just a little pause is needed. If you give a little pause before speaking, it will show the other person, yes, you are really trying to understand what he or she is saying. Then sum up what she just said and repeat it to her, and then present your problem in a form of asking a question. That is like, after giving a little pause, okay, you were saying I never go out with you for shopping, but honey, we had gone for shopping just last Saturday. Is it there something else that you need very urgently? This will make your communication far more effective. Easy idea 3. Gentle smile. The first time you see someone, look at to that person's eyes and then after 1 second pass a gentle smile. Hey, but don't do it looking at an unknown girl standing on the bus stop if you don't want to be bitten badly. The thing is, you should understand the right situation. That is whether the other person wants to see a smile from you or not. Like when you are in a new class, the other students also want to talk with you. So here you can start with a smile. This will decrease the gap between you and them from 100 to 10. Don't smile artificially, try to feel it. Remember, the main idea is to show the other person that yes, I am truly happy to see you. Easy idea 4. Proper reply. Replies can be of two types. One is open-ended and the another one is close-ended. Both of them are helpful but in different situations. Close-ended replies like okay, oh, these are helpful when you are trying to close a communication. There can be some situations when you don't want to talk with a particular person but still that person is continuously saying something. In this case, this type of replies can save you. But when you want to build up a conversation with a person, never ever use the close-ended replies. Here the open-ended replies are very much helpful. Suppose someone comes to you and with very excitement he says, hey, you know, yesterday I went to a concert. Now your first job is to match his mood. If he is excited, you should also reply with an excitement, showing genuine interest in it. You shouldn't reply in a sad manner. But if he is sad, then you shouldn't reply with excitement. You need to match his mood. After that, if you have nothing to say, you can repeat his own words to him. Oh wow, concert? Where? Now suppose he replies, near my building. you know Atif Aslam was there. And then you replied, oh my god, Atif Aslam, really? Yes, you know the concert was really awesome. Awesome? Who else were there? There was Arijit Singh also. Arijit Singh? Oh, now this is truly awesome. Yup. Hey, have you heard his new song? See, this way only by repeating the other person's word, you can easily build up a conversation. Every person who talks with you ultimately wants to become happy. And if you can give them what they want from you, for sure they will become a good friend of you. Now imagine if that person talking with you about the concert yesterday he had attended is your boss, and after the conversation he says something like, it feels so good to talk with you. Then what is the chance of your promotion in that company? Now if I summarize the whole video, the main thing is communications should be hot. Not in that sense what you are thinking, but it is H for honest, O for open, and T for two-sided. If you observe a little deeply, you will find the essence of communication is understanding. The more better you understand, the more better you communicate effectively. I have learned these things from Sandeep Maheshwari's Extraordinary Communication Skills session, and I am sharing this in English language in a summarized manner to join his mission in helping others who need it the most. If you find it useful and truly appreciate our work, then a little request to you. Please share this video and help us by joining with us clicking on the subscribe button. Next video is on the next week. Thanks for watching. It's easy.